So JSAB, you know it, right? That rhythm game that turned 5 this year. So I figured, why not jump on the bandwagon as well? Here it is. This is the game. What, you don't believe me? Go on. There's a blue square dodging pink obstacles. And the music isn't even the same. Listen. See, I have no idea how on earth you think this is different, okay? I have no idea. So 4 years ago at this point, Nintendo Labo VR kit was released. And with it came Toy-Con Garage VR. It's a mode that allows you to make your own VR games and play them. You can share them, but you can play them. And then, 2 years later, they launched Game Builder Garage, which is heavily based on that mode. So, in honor of Nintendo Labo's 5th anniversary, why not share some of my games I made with Nintendo Labo VR? Are they any good? Well, let's find out. Here's my recreation of a paintbrush. The only problem is that the paint literally disappears as you draw more, so it can't make any big paintings. So no Mona Lisa or Starry Night or Scream. I don't think you were planning on making one of those anyway, but you can never be too sure, I guess. Here, I used a deliberate act of plagiarism. I just took the car sample and put a person in it. And also made it first person for some reason. I have no idea what I did with this one. Have you ever been playing pinball and just wondering, hey, I wonder what the ball sees? Well, I made this little thing in response. It's you can get very nauseous on this thing. No idea why I made this. I guess just because. I guess. Here's another act of deliberate plagiarism. I just took one of the sample games and remapped some of the controls a little bit. I guess you can also control the player. I had the player, I guess. Nothing too original here, folks. Here's my attempt at creating Rhythm Heaven DS objects. This is supposed to be the drum from Drummer Duel, and this is supposed to be the flask from Level Lab. Can you tell I didn't do a good job on this one? Hey, as they say, it's the thought that counts. I don't know if that applies to here, I guess. So I made all these ones that you're about to see right now when Game Builder Garage came out, and basically they're recreations of Game Builder Garage games, more specifically the ones that you see on the tutorial. This game came out when I had the bright idea to make Womp's Fortress in Nintendo Labo. I didn't get quite that far. I basically just saw the bomb battlefield recreation and was like, hey, I think I can do that. Not only is the player's controls weird because it does the jumping pose as well as the jump, making the jump a bit weird, but I couldn't get the camera to work exactly correctly. So yeah, things like that happen. Overall, I tried, and I never tried too hard. Here's my recreation of the first dungeon from the original Legend of Zelda. I got pretty far. I mean, farther than the Womp's Fortress, I guess. You can move around. There's invisible walls everywhere preventing you from falling. The only thing missing here is the enemies. Oh, and also the locked doors and stuff, I guess. This game came out one night when I decided to mess around with first-person games in Nintendo Labo. You can move around, push blocks, and wall jump. It's actually kind of good. This might be the best one yet. Well, besides the Game Builder Garage recreations, I guess. Here's a pretty good for my standards rhythm game in Nintendo Labo. You just you press the buttons right on the rhythm, and at the very end, since the line doesn't go any further, this happens. Good ending, ends with a bang, I guess. Here's my recreation of Kirby in Nintendo Labo. You can see he doesn't have limbs or anything, but same concept, I guess. You walk around and you can swallow enemies, I guess. I think anyone in their right mind would prefer Forgotten Land over this. But hey, there are still people who say this is better. So, I can't be the judge. You know, I vividly remember making this right before our trip to Disney World. I remember playing this thing on the airplane there. It's making fun of, I guess recreating, I guess, I'm not sure. Recreating, like, lag that happens on online multiplayer games like Mario Maker 2. It's like a simple platforming course, but, like, it takes almost forever to get through. There's not even a prize for getting at the end, so why even bother? And this time, I have no idea why you would even bother. It's so unbearably slow at points, it just feels like a chore to get through. Here's one I barely even worked on. If you get this reference, then, congrats to you. When you grab the pencil sharpener, the white person disappears. Don't worry, it doesn't actually disappear. I moved the camera a little bit right here to show you that he doesn't actually disappear. Well, technically he disappears into the ground, but hey, at least it didn't disappear. I bet none of you care about this fact. And finally, here's my recreation in the first room of Deepwood Shrine from The Legend of Zelda Minish Cap. You just push the pots and go through this part, and then you're done. Fun finale, am I right? Anyway, that's it for this showcase. You know what to do if you like the video and you want to see more of my content, okay? I don't think I need to tell you. Anyways, bye, I guess.